London is such a special city. I mean, that's what this entire channel is about, me telling you about amazing things you can do here. But in this video, I'm gonna tell you about things to do while you're in London that are unique to this city. So you won't wanna miss out on these experiences because they're super special and can't be done anywhere else. By the way, if it's your first time visiting London, I have a special freebie for you at the end of the video, so make sure you watch to the end to get it. London is or was the home to some of the world's most famous music bands like Pink Floyd, the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, and many, many more. So you can actually go around London and see where some of the most famous album covers were shot, because lots of them were taken here. 10 minutes away from Oxford Circus. 10 minutes away from Oxford Circus Tube Station is Berwick Street here in Soho. This is where one of the most famous album covers in Britpop history was shot, Oasis's What's the Story Morning Glory album. Noel Gallagher considered the music on this album to be riot music, so he wanted a bit of a riotous area to take the photo in, and so he settled on Soho, which back then and still is a very buzzy, bit of a crazy area. Of course, you can go see the world famous Beatles album cover at Abbey Road, but there's lots of other places that you can go, and I'll leave a link in the description box to an article that tells you about other album covers and where they're shot around London. Straddle both sides of the world in Greenwich. London is a city that quite literally splits the world in half, and you can see this if you go to the Royal Observatory in Greenwich. There you'll find the prime meridian, which is a line that runs north to south and is 0 longitude. So you can actually put one foot on the western side of the planet and one foot on the eastern side of the planet, and you'll literally be straddling both sides of the world. It's pretty cool.
You were like a wealth of information.
Oh, it's so good. Of course.
For our trip.
Oh my God, amazing. Wait, we met someone else before we were filming at Kensington Palace, and he just arrived today too. Everyone's getting in today. Amazing. Hi, guys. Get a taste of the entire world. London is an incredibly diverse city, and we have people living here from all corners of the planet, which has had an amazing influence on the cuisine that we have in this city. So make sure you take advantage while you're here. Set a challenge to try as many different cuisines from around the world as you can. If you need help finding really good restaurants with cuisines from all over the place, then check out my casual tourist guides. I have lots of diverse restaurant recommendations where you can go and stuff your face. Take a tour of the Houses of Parliament. You can get tickets to tour the inside of the Houses of Parliament, which is one of the most impressive buildings in the entire world. Plus, it's where a lot of things happen for the UK government. The 75-minute tour takes you around the Commons Chamber, the Lords Chamber, and a bunch of other parts of this amazing building, while also telling you about all of the history that's happened here and also what parts of the UK government function where. Fun fact, if you're from the UK, you can actually get your tour ticket for free. You just have to contact your MP, or if it's 4 weeks out from when you want to do your tour, you can contact the booking office directly and see if they have anything available. Take a ride on a red double-decker bus. These buses are an icon of London, known worldwide, so you definitely have to hop on one while you're here. These buses transport over 6.5 million Londoners per day. So on top of looking amazing, they are also a really big part of London life. Now, a special trick for first-time visitors to London, you can actually hop on the number 11 bus, and that goes by some of the major sites like Buckingham Palace, Houses of Parliament, and St. Paul's Cathedral. You can pick up the bus either at Victoria Station or at Liverpool Street Station and go Central. And you'll see all those places right from the double deck. See the longest running theater show in the world. London has lots of great theater shows. In fact, we have 39 theaters in the West End alone, so there's lots to see. But one of the most special theater experiences you could have in London is to go see Agatha Christie's The Mousetrap. It's a murder mystery that has been running since 1952, making it the longest running play of all time. In fact, it's celebrating its 70-year anniversary this year, so definitely grab a ticket if you're coming in 2022. Or any other year, really. Come whenever. And speaking of theater, let's move on to the next tip. Get last-minute discounted tickets to a theater show. We have amazing theater shows here in London. Our West End is world famous, but tickets can end up being really, really expensive. However, there is a way that you can get them at a discount. If you want to see a West End show or a musical, you can try to get day seats. So what you do is you go to the theater and go to the box office as soon as it opens, which is usually around 9 o'clock, and see if they have any day seats available. They usually don't sell the first row of seats. That's what the day seats are. So you can get these seats for only 10 to 20 pounds, amazing deal, and you'll get front row, right in front, right in the action. Or if you prefer opera, you can get cheap tickets for the Royal Opera House with their Friday Rush tickets. These are released every Friday at 1 p.m. and they can go as low as £5, so you get an amazing deal. Spot the blue plaques around London. A lot of very famous people have lived in the city, like Bob Marley, John Lennon, Florence Nightingale, and a lot of amazing and very important things have happened here as well. And a lot of these places and people are commemorated around the city with blue plaques. The blue plaques sit on the side of a building that tell you either somebody important lived there or worked there, or they tell you when something big and momentous happened in that specific building. For example, this blue plaque behind me tells us that these two buildings were the Portuguese embassy way back in the 1700s, and that the Marquess of Pombal lived here back then as well. There are loads of blue plaques all around the city, so it's a great way to give yourself a self-guided tour of a specific area or all around London. Get tickets to Kensington Palace and you can walk through the reimagined rooms that have been used by the royal family for centuries. Now, you probably won't spot Will and Kate and the kids, but they do actually live here as well as some other members of the royal family. Now, if it's your first time visiting London, make sure you grab my free London 101 guide. It has everything you need to know before you come to this city, so click the link in the description box to get that for free. And if you want more tips for London, I've literally got hundreds of videos that you can watch, so click one of the boxes around me to watch another one.